So since you're all probably sick of King D banging on about following your purpose when you don't even know what your purpose is, this one's going to be for you. As I know, it's maybe not easy for everyone to find out what their purpose is. Most of us from a very early age have been programmed to just follow orders and do as we're told. Live to serve and just get on with it. And that dreams and ambitions are an absolute waste of time.
Well,
I think it's about time we reprogrammed you and figured out what your purpose is. King D back with another one, and this video's called How to Find Your Purpose. Now I'll talk a bit about me first. Why not? Because for me, it was very early on that I realised I was very, very creative. I knew as soon as I was a little kid, as soon as I could pick up a pen, I was writing stories and I was drawing pictures to go with the stories. And I had a fantastic imagination as well. So when you look at this, it's pretty creative. There's one box ticked. And pretty early on in life, I developed a sense of humour as well, or at least I like to think so. And a smart arse gob on me as well, which ticks another box for this. I also developed a caring side as well. I really do care about people. I actually worked in care for challenging behaviour for about 4 years, not too long back as well. And that was before picking up the tools again and setting up my landscape business again. So there's another box ticked. And then life happened as well, and I can tell you now, I've messed up 1,000 times. I've said it before, in order to be old and wise, you've got to be young and dumb. Well, I tick that box as well. So yeah, I've learned a lot in my travels through life, and I've got a lot of knowledge that I can pass on to other people. And I've always had this knack to want to just make something better, whether it's myself or something around me. I always strive to think I can make that better. And what better thing to pick than the current state of the world right now? Because I just look around me and I see how unhappy people are and how unhealthy everybody is as well. Now I know I can make that better, and I want to make that better.
I'm going to make that better.
So I think I found another box to tick there, don't you? So if you merge all them together, and here I am, King D before your very eyes. Now enough about me, let's turn it around on you. What are you good at? Is there something out there that you've just got that natural talent for? And you're welcome to pause this video now if you'd like to go get a pen and paper, because I think you should take some notes on this one. I really want to help you here to find your purpose, so let's dig it out together and find out what it is. This genuinely could go a long way in improving your life, and I'm not bullshitting you. I can tell you my life has improved vastly starting this channel. Now, it was a good year ago, I'd say, when I had the idea of doing this, and I've done a lot of research and really thought about it before actually starting. And I can tell you now I'm actually doing it. I've got a reason to wake up in the morning. Not that I didn't have before, but now I really do. And I look forward to waking up in the morning thinking, right, what am I going to do next? Brings that excitement in your life. You're striving to something bigger. And you could too. You only live once, people. Are you really going to waste it doing what everyone else wants you to do? Or are you going to start thinking about you? I think unless you've got children, they should be the most important. But other than that, you are the most important person in your life. So it's about time you start treating yourself like that. What do you want to do? What excites you? Because I'm telling you now, the clock is ticking and life passes you by pretty damn quick. This is your journey and the possibilities are endless. But you won't know till you try. So are you going to grab life by the balls, or are you just going to let it happen? So let's get on with it, shall we? And before I go any further, I do want to say, your purpose in life, it doesn't have to be extravagant. We're not all born to be astronauts or footballers or actors. We're not. We aren't all blessed with certain talents and gifts either, and that's okay. But there are definitely things you are good at, and we play the hand we are dealt. That is it. And don't be comparing yourself to other people either. That is not good for you. Focus on you. This is your life. It's like, think of it like a game. This is your game. You're the main character. What do you want to do? You've got limited time now. Time is ticking and it's going to run out eventually. You want to waste it doing the same thing every day. So yeah, there are things you are good at. Whether it's big or small, there are things you are good at. Write them down. Pause the video if you have to, but seriously, write these down. And if you are struggling, what about your character traits? You're going to have some positive, good character traits. Maybe you're very caring, very considerate. Maybe your purpose in life is being a parent. And I know for some of you, maybe this sounds a little bit lame, but is it? Is it really?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's not as exciting as other people's purposes and passions in life, but like I said, we're not comparing ourselves to other people. What excites you? What's your thing? And like I said, maybe it is being a parent. As simple as that. But that is special. Bringing a life into this world, nurturing it and raising it. That's amazing. I think it's a hell of a purpose. And I'll tell you now, if you feel like that's your purpose, then go for it. Give it your all. And I mean that. You put whatever your purpose is, you've got to give it your all. There's no half-arsing on this channel. So we've covered what are you good at. Now what about what excites you? You, not anybody else.
You. What excites you?
Maybe it's music. Maybe it's exploring. Write it down. Get it written down. Big or small, it doesn't matter. Like I said before, big or small, write it down. Right, next. And if you're still struggling, this one will surely help. What did you want to be when you were little? Think back now to when you were a little kid. What did you want to be? I bet it wasn't to work in an office 9 till 5, was it? Now ask yourself what stopped you going for it. I bet life got in the way, didn't it? Or maybe somebody told you one day that you're just not good enough, or that dream of yours is ridiculous and an absolute waste of time, and you believed them. Now just imagine now that you traded all them hours that you spent scrolling on your phone or watching the TV. Now imagine you spent all them hours pursuing your passions and your purpose, or whatever your dream was when you were a child. You can make that dream happen. But I'll tell you now, that clock is ticking, and there is no time like the present. All the time I'm hearing people say, oh, can't stand my job. You spend half your life there. Why aren't you doing something you love? And before you try and defend yourself, say,
oh, it's too late now. It's too late to start.
Is it? Is it really? Ask yourself honestly, is it really too late? Maybe you always wanted to write a book. Get that pad and paper and start today. It is never too late. Now, if you made it this far into the video and you're still unsure, well, I've got one more bit of advice for you. If you still don't know your purpose in life, try new things. If you're doing the same thing day in, day out, you don't know. You can't possibly, there's a billion things you could be doing on this planet. But you're not, are you? You're doing the same things every day. Get looking, try new things, and you might just find your purpose in life is just to try new things. Explore everything and do everything. Experience the world and everything it has to offer. Whatever your purpose is, you really need to give it your all. Now, my kids, for example, all 3 of them have got these designs for life. My oldest, she wants to be an actress. My son, he wants to be a scientist. And my youngest, she wants to do a million things. She's probably going to rule the world, to be honest. And I tell them all, I encourage each and every one of them, if that's what you want to do, you need to go for it. And you need to put your all into it, because it's not going to happen otherwise. If you don't dedicate your life to it and be disciplined as well, then it ain't going to happen. And I do tell them that as well. You can be anything you want in this world, but it requires a lot of sacrifice and a lot of hard work. And I tell them as well, if that's what you really want, then go for it. And I'm telling you exactly the same thing as well. If you really want to excel at something, you can't half-arse it now, can you? You have got to put your all into it. So anyway, I hope this video helped. And I hope this can turn your life around as well, and you can start doing things that you are actually passionate about, and start thinking of you as well, because like I said, you're only here once. Make the most, and like the video. Comment if this video's helped, and drop a comment down and let us know what your passion and your purpose is going to be, and subscribe if you haven't already, and do tell a friend. And of course, as always, be the best you and do it for you. Cheers.